Super excited for this. In case you didn't know, I mean, you could probably tell from the title of this video, Ableton Live 11 or Ableton 11 is right around the corner. It's coming out in early 2021. So on this video, I'm going to basically see what's new in Ableton Live 11, check out all the new features, the functions, the audio effects, basically all the stuff that's going to be improved in Ableton 11. Now, they do have a video here that I can play through. I'm not sure, though, if this video is copyrighted or if the audio in it is copyrighted. So just to be safe, I'm not going to play the video, but I'm going to scroll through this page and look at all the amazing new features. So let's get right into this. So first off, we have Create Your Perfect Take, so recording and comping, linked track editing, and so much more. We now have adding more feeling to your music. So this is a big thing. I really haven't messed around with MPE capable controllers, or basically MDCs. In case you didn't know, as it says here, MPE stands for MIDI Polyphonic Expression. The best way I can explain it is think of it like MIDI plus more parameters being recorded. So it's not just the notes that you play, but as I have here, we have pitch bend, vibrato, timbre, volume. I know velocity can be recorded. So if I go to learn more, as you can see, not only am I recording the notes, like say I play on an MDC or a, what is it called? A multi-dimensional controller, but I can record the slide, the pressure, the velocity, and all these different parameters. And this makes it obviously so much more customizable because you're not just recording the notes, but the humanization of you playing it in terms of your expression, all these other parameters being recorded in addition to the notes. This may be kind of a new futuristic thing. Again, I've not messed around with any kind of MPE capable controllers or MDCs, but this could be the next future of music, of this integration of hardware and software being even more integrated, where it's not just recording, again, the notes that you play, but all the expressiveness that comes with performing and playing an instrument. Experiment with new devices. So we have the hybrid reverb. So I'm going to play these, actually. So hybrid reverb combines the convolution and algorithmic reverb. So super glitchy. Some guitar. Ooh, so cool. I like the lo-fi setting a lot. Let's try vocal now. It almost adds like, it almost sounds like a synth that was layered with the vocal. That's really cool. A spectral resonator. So let's try this one now. Let's do the synth and do a try. Woo-hoo-hoo.
One.
I feel like this could kind of be used for like just the weirdest.
One.
It kind of reminds me actually of like, especially with the voice. I think you can use this as like a makeshift like vocoder, almost similar to the manipulator plugin by Infected Mushroom, or vocal synth. I think this was called by Isotope.
One.
Especially the manipulator plugin by Infected Mushroom. Reminds me a lot of that. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. Then the Spectral Time. This one I'm really curious to see how it's gonna sound. Obviously, very similar style of plugin, but oh my god.
4. 5. 1.
Alright, now we have the Pitch Loop 89. I wonder why it's called the 89. Is there... Oh, inspired by the Publicin, the HM89. Alright, well... Super like industrial. Inspired by nature. So you have 6 playful instruments. Oh, okay. Alright. So this is a combination of moving particles, kind of like a, looks like an atom almost, or our solar system or whatever. Vector grain. It'd be kind of cool if you actually put the planets in and tried to do some kind of weird, trippy stuff like that. The delay. So cool. That's why you have to get Ableton. Tree tone. Wait, what? Oh, that's so cool. Grow different fractal patterns inspired by plants, then use them to generate sound using wavetable oscillators or as resonators for incoming audio. And then bouncy notes. Super interesting. And then do more on stage. So we have tempo following. Now you have, which obviously is amazing because that way you don't even have to worry about having to make sure you're on the right BPM. It will just follow your BPM. When you DJ, you can even turn live into a tempo synced effects box. Macro snapshots, rack improvements. Also, you can have 16 macros, which is ridiculous. Be unpredictable. This is something I'm actually huge into. I know this is a bit of like a tomato situation for some producers. I love randomness and just unpredictability when producing, where I actually have sometimes, for example, on some of my tracks, I'll use like the arpeggiator and put it to random. I have no idea what notes it's going to play, and I kind of like that. Even if I'm bouncing out the track and I'm releasing it, I like the unpredictability. I know some producers don't, because obviously you don't know what you're going to get. But you now have note chance, so you set the probability that a note or a drum hit will occur, and the velocity chance, which is amazing, especially for humanizing. As it says here, humanize variations in the dynamics of your pattern, so it makes your instrument, as one big pro tip, it allows you to have your instrument like a piano or a saxophone or a violin to have adjust velocities, which makes it sound way more humanized, because obviously as humans, we always have adjusting velocities when we play naturally. Then we have more follow actions, as you can see. We have new instruments. I don't really use these, being honest. I love Spitfire Audio. I have obviously reviewed a ton of their free VST plugins on this channel. These, I don't know how much I'd use if you just want me to be honest, but if they come with it, hey, it's cool. Good sound quality. Let's try the brass quartet. Not bad. Although I will say, I probably just use the BBC Symphony Orchestra. It's a free VST, so. Not bad, but I'd still probably stick with the BBC Symphony Orchestra. It's just a phenomenal plugin, and hey, it's free. So, and then curated collections. So, voice box. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Especially for like future bass, of course, like the vocal splicing. Mood reel. Ooh, this would be really cool for like cinematic music, which I love producing. Any type of movie score. Any type of like film composer. Drone map. Ooh. Same thing as well, I'd say like movie score style stuff. Reminds me a lot of like Amon Tobin. I think especially if you like res, like that kind of mid-tempo, I guess we're calling it left field bass style music, is the kind of the term they're using now for it. Like 1788L or blank or whatever, there's a bunch of people who produce like that. So, Live 11 is coming in early 2021. Oh my god, let's just, one more time, see all new features in Live 11. We have comping, MPE, new devices, updated devices, rack improvements, live tempo following, chance tools, new sounds, updated sounds, and more additions, and lastly, some changes to the Ableton push device. Definitely check out Ableton. I have it listed below in the description. Again, buy all the software that you use. Just do it, honestly. I mean, I legally own Ableton. Just do it, especially if you take this seriously, especially if you want music to be your life, whether you want to be a DJ, an electronic music producer, or more of a producer behind the scenes, or let's say you're a hip-hop artist, or whatever genre you're into, buy the software that you use, pick up Ableton,